G'day, I'm Ryan Hamilton-Smith for IC Pigeons. I'm here with yet another pigeon, and today we're going to talk about emotional baggage as character building and as using emotional baggage as an excuse. So here's your first question. Everyone carries an amount of emotional baggage with them. Do you believe this baggage, though obviously seen as a destructive part of our personalities, can actually bring more character to a person?
Yeah, I definitely see it bringing character to a person. As a whole, obviously, baggage is bad, and we all strive, obviously, to not have any baggage. Do you think that's impossible? Most people, everyone has baggage. A lot of people have really bad baggage. A lot of people have not so bad baggage. But I think that it is definitely better to use it in a positive way as opposed to a negative way, and build up your character using it. That being said, people that use it as a positive influence on their life already have character pre-baggage. They are character-driven people, whereas people that can't use it, I would say, don't have as strong characters to begin with.
Yeah. One thought that comes to me is just simply confusing the two things often, like confusing history as character, and using just kind of the baggage itself as their character rather than learning a lesson from it, perhaps. Yeah, as you say, it kind of depends on the person beforehand, even. Anyway.
Yeah, and the character isn't the baggage, as you're saying. The character is not the baggage. The character is what you do with the baggage.
Yeah, they are related.
Yes.
Yeah, in a way, anyway. So question 2 then. Though we strive to let go of our baggage, do you believe it's more common for people to hold on to it tightly as an excuse for a lack of action in their life?
Well, look, some people just aren't strong enough to forge on with their baggage. And again, that's not good, but that's totally fine. Some people just can't deal with it, and some of the baggage is simply just too heavy. Some of it can be insane. However, making excuses for anything as a whole, not even baggage, just in life in general, making excuses for anything and not owning up to it is bad. There's no way to move forward making excuses. Some people can see through them, some people can't, but you're going to be seen as that person that can't do it. And in your mind, you're going to teach yourself that excuses are okay, and you can't get the job done, or going,
Seems like perhaps it's the more repetitive nature. You'll learn to use excuses more often, and so the actual baggage is not the thing that's holding you back. It's just that lesson that you've taught yourself through repetition. Repetition
does that to people, it's like an RSI of the brain. People, a lot of the time, if you just voice the baggage, you use it once, people tend to understand where you're coming from, and that, sometimes there's a reason you might not be able to go out into a room full of people and talk in front of them or something, because something in your life has led you to not be able to do that for whatever reason that is. I'm just using this as an example, and maybe they just won't give you that to do. Maybe they'll just move on, give you something else to do.
And you can just kind of learn to accept those lessons and those that kind of part of your character. I definitely can't. I definitely struggle with going into a large room of people and just being social.
Oh, I'm good with it as long as they've got breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are good.
Question 3 then. With the freedom of flight, is it easier to just abandon your baggage with the ability to physically move away from it being much easier for yourself?
Yeah, I'm not the migrating type really, but it certainly can be easier. This is something that obviously people see as being the easy way out, but I am contrarian to this belief. Look, if you have nothing to leave behind and you can move on, then why the hell not? I think that, it's a mature adult thing to do, to be able to tell when you need to just cut ties and just move on and just go. You know, it's a big decision, and it's a very adult way of thinking. Obviously, if you're going to ruin someone's life by moving away, or you're going to ruin your life by moving away, it's probably not good. And if you don't think it out, then it's not good, and you just react to the situation without thinking about it, it's bad. But if you can put some thought into it and move on, and it's going to be better for you, then hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could be easily creating more baggage for yourself by leaving in that sense.
That or other people.
Yeah,
giving them baggage.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like I guess the idea behind you can't run away from your problems is that it's going to stick with you no matter what, because you're still taking your brain with you. However, perhaps that's kind of the point, that physical move is actually helping your brain get rid of that, to move past those things. So I don't think it's actually an issue.
And on top of that,
it's just a choice.
Baggage isn't something that is 100% stuff that's already happened previously in the past. Baggage can be something that is happening right now, and by cutting ties, that baggage is no longer there. Obviously, everything that happens you can't unhappen it. You can't make it not happen. But yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for that. Hopefully that's helped me work through some baggage. I don't know. Cheers, mate.
You got some breadcrumbs, mate? My breadcrumbs?